Hello, hello. So thank you all for being here. We're live from the NAB show floor. Yes, we had some technical difficulties. The star of the show is the AlphaCam. So this is,
It can be as simple as
how close are we to shipping the AlphaCam?
laptop.
That's a tough question, actually.
I asked the tough questions.
To answer this question, is actually this is like 95% finished, but we are thinking if we should add something
Here, let me do that.
additional
Put the bottom here,
to this, and
then you can record it.
this
you
could
go.
also be a question for our audience actually. If you want this product or you want us to even further perfect this, if we like redo a model of this, that'll take longer. But if we continue with this one, it should be very soon actually.
So this is the Wi-Fi.
It is like see this as an extra dongle for wireless.
Okay.
With the current status.
So when you say the current status, what is the plan? Is the Wi-Fi built in? Or is the Wi-Fi still extra?
Currently, it's not built in,
Okay.
unfortunately.
And then we've got USB power right here with a locking connector, which is nice.
It's
and thin.
complicated, but we can make it easier just with one short thing. But right now, it's like two or three different parts connect together. To solve this problem, like you connect one thing, that's feasible.
Right.
And
You can put that. You can put that right on top.
Probably
Doink.
not. Probably not. Yeah, the thing for us is if this is the product the majority of our customers want, or the majority of our customers will be okay for this,
Commercial running or audio running.
and or we can like remodel this. That'll be a bigger project that'll took longer.
Oh, we got a comment. CJ Man says it should be PTZ.
Should be, yeah. Everyone come here and say should be something.
Jason Huffman asked, "Is there any battery in the AlphaCam?"
It's not like the middle. Currently it's not. Just like I said, if we remodel this, we will add internal battery to this.
CJ Man says it's bigger than I thought. Well, it's got this bottom part that does the time of flight focusing, which is very fast. But the top part, you're kind of limited by the sensor and the mount. You know, with a micro
That's
four
correct.
thirds sensor, it kind of, you look at it and the lens kind of takes up almost the entire front of this thing. And then, of course, the mount that it goes into is much larger. So you're kind of restricted. You can't make it smaller than the mount. And not that you would even want to. It has to be a sizable camera, because if you put a big lens on the front of this thing, you know, you're going to have some heft in the back of it to hold it there. So,
Yeah, compared to other webcams or the PTZ webcams, this
What-
product is more about the video quality and
what kind of sensor does it?
autofocus.
Yeah, what kind of sensor does it have? It's a micro four thirds sensor. So
From Sony,
from Sony.
you want to this one, right?
Oh, that one. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is correct. If I want to show something real quick, to focus. Everyone see how fast it focuses. This is the very unique feature that basically no other micro four thirds cameras, non-traditional micro four thirds camera doesn't have.
And then Jason says the autofocus is insane fast. He says great autofocus. Carlos is actually watching the stream. Carlos is here at the show. He should be here at the booth, I think. He
Been
says
here a few times.
Sony
Yeah.
4K sensor. Is it a 4K sensor?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's a 4K 60.
He says, sorry I didn't get there fast enough. What is the minimum power draw? Can a 5-volt, 3-amp battery bank run the camera?
Actually, I don't have many knowledge. There was a label in the back, but it's been removed since it's all the other not the English language. So
I'm going to guess
it's a USB-C charge.
USB-C. The YOLO Ultra is 45 watts, but I'm going to guess this is probably still
Yeah, could be
3-amp, 5-volt, 3-amp.
Yeah,
like the Pro.
Since we are at the booth, I can quickly ask our tech.
Or you could just
But
go over there.
Our tech just left. When he's back, we can answer this
Go look at the
question.
power adapter.
That's smart. Though. I cannot lift it, but
Are the lenses interchangeable?
yeah, sure.
Absolutely. That's the point of the Micro Four Thirds mount, is that you can put a zoom lens on there if you want. You can put this nice, soft, with the bokeh behind you, prime lens. These are all prime lenses, right? Yeah, these are all prime lenses. So we've got a 25. This one over here, or this one right over here, is a 15. And you can see, like, even when I go to my hand, the background gets soft. And we're at f2 on that one. So yes, the point is that's the other point of the Micro Four Thirds mount, right? Is that users can put on the lens that they want.
Yes.
If I can, there it is. If you pay attention to where the red dot is, it works much better.
That's what.
Here's a question: does the AlphaCam work with NDI?
Yeah, with the extra dongle thing, it works.
Okay, so it's not NDI is not built into the camera.
Yeah, if you're at a booth and you can check out, it could wirelessly connected to the YoloBox Ultra. And currently it's using the real-time RTMP to make it wireless connected, but a few weeks away we'll make it like SRT and NDI available.
Okay,
for this.
So let me dive into that a little bit. You just said this is using RTMP to go from the camera wirelessly to the YoloBox Ultra.
Yes.
Okay, so then that means you are receiving RTMP streams as sources in the YoloBox Ultra.
That's correct.
So then if somebody wanted to do a GoPro or a DJI gimbal, RTMP...
In theory.
Okay.
Yeah, we do like a few weeks to like engineering this feature.
Okay,
and it should
so
be for any.
Because what we're looking at is something that's in progress right now. This is I guess you could call this an alpha, not necessarily a beta yet.
And also, please let us know if you like the naming of this product, AlphaCam.
I think AlphaCam's a good idea.
Is it good or great or the best
I suggested YoloCam, but he's the guy. He's the guy.
Like a lot of internal discussion.
Then asks, are you also making or providing the lenses?
And that's an excellent question. So I think for Mevo customers, they don't want to think much when they make this like for.
Well, not Mevo customers. Any customer. It's basically it's the Micro Four Thirds standard, so that you can put any Micro Four Thirds lens on there you want.
Right.
Fisheye, the telephoto, zoom, prime, but YOLO is not going into the lens making business. Is what he's at.
Yeah, the good part of providing a lens for me, sometimes when I make the purchase, it'll be easier. This is a whole solution. I don't need to purchase separately to make it work. But for this product, sometimes people already have other Micro Four Thirds lenses. So it's a question that have a lot of debate internally, and also it takes a negotiation, discussion with other lens manufacturers.
In this case, will camera support, like shutter speed, be provided by an additional device, for example, the phone? So you've got the phone control for the Ultra.
We have built a very sophisticated system to do all the parameter adjustings and all the everything, shutter speed and ISO, and also the saturation and a lot of everything you can think about it, and much more than that. Basically, any system like adjusting system online, we are more sophisticated than that. We have checked a few, and once I send a link or two links to other adjusting system, our tech just said that this is like a basic. We are much more advanced. But right now it's in the domestic version in the Chinese language.
Okay.
But when it's ready, it'll be. It's like a website you enter.
We'll just run it through Google Translate. We'll be fine.
Or ChatGPT. But yes, to answer the questions. And it's also still very easy to use and to adjust. That's the idea.
I'm doing the audio. Can you manually address the camera?
Yes.
How do you adjust the camera here?
Like physically?
Yes.
Not so sure. The lens is the only thing that you can manually, physically adjust. But otherwise, it's all from the website, the platform.
All right.
The sophisticated one that I just said.
Aaron Patrick, not Parecki, says, sorry if I missed it, do we have an ETA on the AlphaCam?
No, we don't. Like the question is.
I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty. It's like, no.
It's like if we further build, like further optimize on this, it should be very quick. Or you can also come and let us know if based on all its current features, would you still think it's a good camera and you would like to purchase it? And if this is the most of our users would want, we can just ship this one. That'll be 1 month, something like that. And if it's people all like saying like that's not what I want, I'd like this feature, that feature. We might like
already got a request from
remodel
PTZ.
this. Yeah, because like there are thousands of new features on this. So yeah.
Okay.
PTZ is a
Working
big
on
one. We knew it. We knew it.
Red Carpet says, love to see you guys together.
Yes. Love to be together.
How about low light? Does the AlphaCam do it right?
Yeah, we have a dual native ISO. That's the spec that people want for the low light.
Right, the higher ISO without
the
noise.
high and the low, correct. If people want me to read some of the key specs, I can do it. I can choose.
Yeah, go get the literature. So yes, once again, my name is Anthony Barocas here for Stream Tech. Oh, I have the entire brochure. And we are streaming live from the YoloLiv booth talking about the AlphaCam, which is the new camera here at the show. And 4K 60, 422, instant autofocus, interchangeable micro four thirds, simultaneous HDMI and USB-C out. So we could actually send all these cameras to 2 different devices. 4/3 sensor, high dynamic range, dual native ISO, NDI and SRT, you said are going to be coming with, as the software is refined. Seamless integration with the YoloBox Ultra. And they say rock solid. Yes, it is a definite, this is a metal case. So, if you were to drop this, I wouldn't really worry, other than the lens, this thing is not really it's not like it's it's plastic, it breaks or whatever.
Another thing is the ventilation. So the heat system is really good. So you can live stream 24/7 without the heating issues. Okay. That's a point of rock solid with confidence.
Right. And then the thing that you guys are working on is right here, the wireless connectivity, because that's something that people have asked for, wireless local area. Not like the remote guest goes to the cloud and comes down.
Correct.
This is like you have a Wi-Fi hotspot in between this hotspot, me. Mm-hmm. So you're right there, and you don't have to even be connected to the internet, and you can use these wirelessly locally.
Correct.
Will the AlphaCam be good for outdoor sports? I think it's as good as any micro four thirds production camera because you're using DSLR lenses. So if you want to follow sports as somebody's running towards you, that's not what micro four thirds lenses are built for. You can do it, like if you're on the sideline and you're just following stuff, yes, you can do it just as well as you could do it with any other micro four thirds based camera, DSLR, or like a Panasonic GH4. Panasonic's right over there.
Actually, I saw Jason Hoffman's here. He did a demonstration, you can use one AlphaCam or 4K camera. You can have a wide shot, then you crop the image so that you can have another zoom, like a close-up shot kind of thing. So you have one camera, you make it look like you have a close-up. Right. So it should be the baseball in this case could be usable, I think. And also with the zoom lens, since the lens is interchangeable, that's another kind of use case. So
and in terms of color and clarity, that's going to be awesome outdoors in the sun. I mean, you're looking at this, and we've got really bad hall lighting and a really nasty overhead LED light, and you're still getting a really decent, pretty good image. Nothing like detail in the darks, detail in the highlights of his forehead.
Can I take a picture? Okay.
So I got to say, you know, you're looking at the actual image through an ultra. We've got 3 ultras here. This is one ultra in front of me. And then if I come over here, here's the ultra on the side. Hello, this is a 15 millimeter Leica lens. That's, I forget, that's the 25 or whatever Leica over there. And if I hold my hand up, it's going to focus on my hand. So this is the bokeh, you know, on there. If I move my hand away, whoop. So yeah, Lance says, catch me up to speed. The new cameras themselves or the YoloBox? This is the YoloBox Ultra, which is the newest one. And the AlphaCam, which is still being developed, but it's being previewed here, where wireless connectivity directly into the YoloBox Ultra. You showed 3 cameras in cooperation. That's this here. You're showing 3 cameras in cooperation. Is that the limit?
No. It's just a regular standard multi-camera setup that we use.
Right.
It's not the limit.
So somebody could potentially do 5?
Or 10. Or 10.
He said 10. You heard it here.
That could be a possibility. I'm not 100% sure. But
if you see me looking off to the side, that's where our preview monitor is. So CJ Manny 3K says, no tracking on this camera, right?
No.
No, yeah, it's not a tracking camera. It's not a PTZ camera. It's a static, it's a fixed micro four thirds interchangeable lens camera. Can you give a quick rundown of how they connect wirelessly? I think I heard you say local wireless network. Where does that originate from, and what would be the range of it? Just like any system, and there's lots of systems out there that connect using Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You bring your own hotspot. Now, you can spend $600 on a really good gaming multi-input, multi-output wireless hotspot, or you can spend $69 on a Google Wi-Fi puck. The quality of your network is like the quality of your virtual video cables. So use good Wi-Fi. And don't ever use the Wi-Fi. Like if I came to this facility and says, I'm just going to use the Wi-Fi that's in the hall, that would be like the worst idea ever.
Yeah. And Ben, rundown is actually add. You can click add source from the YoloBox. Then there's an RTMP source. Then click add RTMP source. Then you enter the RTMP URL. Then it's connected wireless. That's
right.
Current.
Currently, what it's doing is your RTMP output from the AlphaCam through your local wireless digital virtual HDMI cable into the RTMP receiver in the Ultra. Biggest reason to add a screen on the camera is to have a camera person control it on a tripod. So yeah, I think that's a legit, recommendation. We were asking for recommendations. So if there, it's actually tethered and the USB is locking, so I can't yank it out. If you had like a little screen on the back with up, down, and inner, so they could adjust certain parameters right there on the unit.
The thing is, when you have a screen, when you have that control, people would normally request more control, and it'll be kind of endless. So to make it simplest enough, so we just decide to remove like other screenless box cameras. It's always a trade-off.
It is a trade-off. I'm personally gonna side with Carlos here. A little LED
kind of
screen.
Preview. Yes.
Not even a preview screen, like the first Bird Dogs, the little screen. It's not a preview screen. It's not a video screen, but just text, just to do with settings. ISO. Oh, it's a little dark. Can you bump it up to 400? Think 400. Done. Something that I got to get the app. I got to connect to the network. Somebody can just walk up and ding, 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 fix the camera.
But if you can preview from the app or the Ultra, why is it still needed? You can preview from like the screen from the app or the Ultra. Why is this? Or you want to control the up and down thing?
No, I was just saying like quick adjustment of camera settings.
What other settings?
Like ISO, shutter, things like that.
From the screen.
From the little screen, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of things then.
Okay.
Like when you can adjust this, then people would request to add that, then it'll be, like I said, like kind of endless. somehow.
All right, we know where Frank stands on that.
No, but it's not a no, but that's a like building products like a really trading off. Trading off.
Here's-
You cannot always have the order thing.
At some point, somebody has to draw the line.
Yeah, because there's also a structural design concern.
Okay. Speaking of
Good.
structure and design, DJ Mike says, can you make a base for the cam that provides tracking? If not, then I
That's
just give you an awesome idea.
Yeah, I was
That's-
about to say that's an awesome idea.
That's it. That is a good idea. I'm going to agree with Frank here. That's a good idea. What is the expected price of the AlphaCam?
Expected price. Yeah, we have a target price. We're not sure if this gonna be meet, but probably $699 or $799.
That's the target.
That's current, yeah.
Okay. The big news is that this thing is nearing completion. Let me go to the side camera so people get a better look at this. Side camera's over here. This is the AlphaCam. This is why we're here at NAB, showing off this wireless micro four thirds 4K P60 camera with time of flight. So it's like you got this shot and I can put my hand up here and that's how fast it's focusing. So we're actually doing this video. All of our cameras are AlphaCams. So this is, you're looking at an AlphaCam here. Nice focus. You're looking at an AlphaCam there. And that is what we're here looking at. And as Frank says,
sorry.
if you like what the AlphaCam is offering, then you can, say so.
你可以跟他换一下。
If you
你跟 Emily
think
换一下。
you've got ideas like, we've had recommendations of a PTZ base, little LCD control, and things like that, then that enables Frank to have the useful feedback in terms of some potential modifications, additions, subtractions.
That's correct.
As it nears completion. Frank, you should do a surfing AlphaCam.
Surfing AlphaCam. What we?
Right there, surfing AlphaCam.
That sounds like surfing AlphaCam.
So you need a waterproof model.
Yeah, waterproof is actually, I think that's a great idea for our use case of kind of.
There are
But the lens is
no,
not
there
that.
are water-resistant lenses. Olympus makes water-resistant lenses. So if it were to rain on a WR lens from Olympus, it would just keep working. I mean, you're gonna get water on the
good
front
knowledge.
glass,
That's
so you're
good
gonna be
knowledge.
shooting through rain. But if you made the camera, you made sure the camera had a gasket and it did, stopped water ingress. You could safely film outdoor sports like baseball or whatever. And if a little rain cloud came by, you wouldn't have to worry about your gear going bad. That's actually it's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that idea. It was I first saw this from our user who is doing sport in rainy weathers in countries like UK. They request this a lot, the waterproof feature. That's kind of a. I hope.
I was doing engineering. It's an alpha. It's in beta.
If people can see from here, we might have in future my Alpha 1. We actually had a little beta, but we didn't bring it here since it's not that polished. But the AlphaCam is people
More polished.
get idea. It's like I said, it's a 95%. In domestic we already sell thousands of per month actually, but it's a domestic. It's a built-in vertical.
And updates on the Pro. Frank says they're on their way. We don't have a specific date. Will I lose a USB port on the Ultra to use NDI on the Ultra with the dongle? NDI is built into the Ultra. So it doesn't matter whether it comes in through Ethernet, Wi-Fi, or whatever. NDI is built in, so you don't lose a USB port to use NDI. NDI means
Say hi,
network.
say hi.
It's over the network. And Aaron Burke is here. Woohoo! So, hey, cool. That's cool. You had both of us on the show at the same time.
We should. We should actually do inviting guests with you separate and with another one with all of us.
Will there be an option to add follow me to the Alpha? I don't know what follow me is.
Like
Tracking?
a set autofocus, like this. But
Oh, maybe that.
the autofocus for following one person could be or not.
And Carlos says, "My legs are killing me." Yeah, what's because you have? That's why you haven't made it to the booth. Oh, maybe price levels of cameras: entry level, mid level, pro level. I think there's only one camera though. There's not like different versions of cameras. Waterproof a PTZ for sports. That's a legit recommendation because right now, if you want a waterproof PTZ, I mean, Bird Dog makes one. You know, there's a couple others, but they're like $10,000. If YOLO were to like step foot into that market and do one, hell, at $2,000, $3,000, that would still be huge compared to what the market's doing. Do we have Stream Deck integration into the YoloBox Pro and the Ultra yet?
Actually, I'd like to share a bad news. Like we brought something, our own Stream Deck to the booth, and
Where is it?
where is it? It's in the Denver airport right now. It's our luggage. Our luggage. We have 3 luggage of all the products, and that luggage was delayed. Was in Denver. But anyway, yes. To answer those questions, we actually it's our own version. Currently, we have some 15 buttons, like with the top 5 buttons are the switch, the video sources. The second was go live.
Just in case we lost the network. I'm going to continue on like this. What kind of internet connection are you using? Are you bonding right now? I believe we are. I do have bonding because you can see Ethernet and you can see Wi-Fi. So there's two different wire connections listed at the top. So we are using bonding, and it says no droppings. So we came back up. There was a glitch there for a second, so I started recording, and we can replay whatever we might have missed.
I'm actually surprised, like we can doing this show right fairly smoothly so far for like 40 minutes.
So far, this is day 3 of NAB, so it's a little bit lighter right now. There's still activity going on though. Crop autofocus, Carlos says. So being able to select something on the screen to focus on. And
Okay.
I think that's a good idea, you know. So it's sort of like if you have one person but they're off to the side.
It's a totally feasible, and our team are extremely strong, capable at focusing. Among other companies, we are like not like outside Sony or Panasonic. We are like the really deep in this technology.
What about the possibility of a smaller form factor for the AlphaCam in the future, just for sports?
I actually like this comment, and I should take this picture. That's something I really insist. Like I keep telling my colleagues about the form factor, the smaller. It's a key. Some people, when they come to our booth, they will think, "Oh, it's a camera. Like it doesn't matter." But in essence, like for new customers, like that's the first impression. Somehow, like it depends. It's a consumer friendly in a lot of use cases. So I just take a picture of this. I'll share it to the tech team about this.
All right. The internet has basically said, I mean, we're recording now, so we're going to tack this on to the end. But I think at this point, we can wrap this up and say the AlphaCam is still in development. We have a target price point of $699, $799. Definitely, if people have ideas and thoughts about features and capabilities, reach out to you.
Or check out the website. We actually list this product details in YoloLiv.com
Okay.
as a new product. So all the detailed tech specs are there actually.
All right. And I appreciate everyone who did tune in this morning, despite the difficulties in getting started and the internet basically terminating our stream a little prematurely when that glitch happened. Yeah. Frank said he saw something happen in the room, and who knows what happened. We might have lost our cellular at that point or whatever. But I do thank everyone who did tune in to today's show. I don't even have my normal clothes or anything set up, so I'm just going to sign off and say thank you everyone for watching the Stream Tech Show here at the YoloLiv booth at NAB 2024. Thank you very much, Frank.
Thank you.